Hello and welcome to another edition of Guinea Pigs with Greg. This week we've been to the Bristol Cavy Club show, and we weren't showing this time, so it was a good opportunity for me to go and meet some friends, see what pigs were doing well at the show, and also be a bit nosy and maybe handle some of the exhibits today. A slightly smaller entry than usual. The largest cage I can find is 218, so it's not the biggest show that Bristol have held, but still a very good number given that it's the first show of the year for them. Lots of friendly people, lots of new faces, so if you see yourself in the video, please tag yourself on the Facebook group and share it with your friends. And we can see all the cavies are penned up. There's some nice Californians here, a nice array of different breeds. Some nice Dutch, and of course my favourite Himalayan, which I was showing one of those today. Of course Bristol are lucky enough to have some sale pens, so I thought I'd have a little nosy around and see if there's anything worth picking up. But it looks like a little lilac sow's found its way home to someone else today. A purple theme for the rosettes at the show. Obviously we won't be winning one of these today, but it'd be nice to see who the lucky winners are. I'm sure they'll be well deserved. Emma Whitcomb is judging the non-selfs. She's standing in at the last minute for Ian Reynolds. He was unable to make the show due to personal reasons. And it looks like she's got some lovely exhibits to judge. There's some lovely Shelties, and I'm sure Emma would love to get her hands through these. Lucy Parry is judging the junior pets today. She's got quite a decent entry, and she shows me there are some lovely pigs for her to look at. And Lisa Parry, her mum, is judging the adult pets. And judging the self section is my good friend and committee member, Caroline Crease. Looks like she's got a lot of different colours today to judge, which is very nice. Some of these colours don't see a lot of show time, but Caroline's there judging a lovely beige, really going through the coat, and you can see all the lovely undercolour coming through. And taking the time to set the cavy up correctly on the bench so that she can be at eye level to give it a very thorough assessment and show the cavy off to the best of its ability. Sometimes they don't want to play along, but a good judge like Caroline will stroke the cavy into position and get the best out of the cavy. Here we see Mark preparing one of his long hairs ready for the show bench. Looks like a lovely Sheltie. And you can see he's coming through all the different layers of coat to make it smooth and running nice and free, ready so that the judge can make a good assessment. The Bristol Cavy Club seems to be a bit of a hotbed for the dark-eyed golden. Some very nice classes here today, with some lovely pigs on display. And it's nice to see them back in good numbers, which can only bode well for the breed, and the exhibitors have done a good job representing themselves today. And here we can see one of the cavies purchased from the sale pen, enjoying a piece of celery. He's got a tiny bit camera shy. He was chomping away on it literally seconds before I started filming, but it's found a lovely new owner. I do enjoy watching the long hairs being brushed out. This under 5 alpaca has got a very springy coat. You can see it bouncing as it's brushed, giving a lovely effect once it's brushed out completely. It looks like an absolutely stunning cavy. There are some nice creams on display. This adult sow was looking particularly nice, so I thought I'd just take a little bit of footage of her. It's very rare we see creams on the judging table these days. So here you can see the undercolour, and it goes all the way down to the skin. Stewarding your cavies and listening to the judges' comments are a great way of learning. And Emma is doing a great job here explaining the good points of these cavies, and also highlighting areas of improvement which can be valuable to an exhibitor when they're trying to improve their lines and produce a better animal. Comparing the animals in front of you to the breed standard is the skill that the judges have, and this is what Caroline's doing now. She's looking at these two and seeing which one conforms to the standard best. The pet sections at Bristol are very strong. Some of these cavies are huge and have got very silky coats and are well prepared, and a massive credit to their owners.
Her name is Sassy because she just sticks her head in the air. It might be a bit soft.
You done well today?
I think so. I hope so. She's just so pretty. She has the undercolour.
Yeah, that's
really good.
Judging pets is much more subjective than judging purebreds. They do not have a breed standard to adhere to. So we're looking here for a bit of personality, cleanliness, friendliness, and that little spark that just engages with the judge. You can see here that Lisa is really getting to grips with this Cavy, and they're having a really good time together. And of course the judge is always right. And here we have two self-lilacs being compared. The judge is looking for level colour, and this needs to go all the way down to the skin. So it's quite often good to have the two cavies side by side to do this. And then you put them up on the board to see the profile and the frontal and to get the overall impression of the cavy. This can only be done whilst on a box. It would be nice to get some footage of Lyndon actually taking photos of the winning cavies. He does such an important job for the fancy, documenting the winners and creating very good mementos. I'll link him down in the Facebook page if you want to get in contact to take a photo of your guinea pig. But here he's taking pictures of the winning long-haired section, and you can see them here in all their glory, and he presents them very well. He's kindly let me just sneak in to get a quick look at these so that I can show you. And here we can see another proud owner of a new Cavy, recently purchased at the Bristol Cavy Club sale pens. They seem to be bonding very well together and having lots of cuddles. These are teddies, and these are a coated breed, which means that texture and density of the coat and direction of the coat are very key. And when judging them, you really need to get your hands in, like Emma does here. She's making sure that the Cavy is presented in the right way and that she can feel all the density and texture within the coat. Type, eye and ear are less important, but they do create an overall balance for the Cavy. As you can see here, Emma's presenting them nicely and being able to feel two cavies at the same time, feeling which one has got the most even texture and that lovely plush coat. Here we have a lovely South pink-eyed white showing herself off nicely on the judging table. Now, what happens when this becomes satinised? You get an ivory satin. And this is an ivory satin. We don't get to see many of these on the show bench these days, but this is a lovely example and has done well at many other shows recently. Now, the coated breed, we have the English crested, and these are predominantly looking at the crest on the head. And this should be pinpoint, quite deep and circular. Here's some very large Rex and some teddies all being judged together in one of the challenges. And it's hard to gauge the size, but they are really phenomenally big pigs. The light isn't at its best for filming the self blue, but here we have one. You can see it looks quite dark in this picture, but I assure you in the light, you get this lovely hue of blue sweeping through the coat. We're approaching the end of the show now, and the challenges are coming to a close. I unfortunately had to leave a bit early, but I did take some footage of the eventual Best in Show winner. And the coveted Best in Show went to Lily Pop Cavies with their under 5 teddy boar. A stonking pig. I was lucky enough to put my hands through this and feel how lovely and plush the coat was. And here's their Best in Show rosettes. Well done to them particularly. This is their first Best in Show and an open show, and they've worked very hard to get here, so well done. And once again, I'd like to thank More Fatty Clothing for designing our new logo for the channel. Please see their Etsy page for all guinea pig clothing. I'll put a link in the description, so please support them if you can. Thank you. Until next time, I'm Guinea Pig Greg. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheerio, bye.